Hi everybody, I hope you've had a good day. Today has been very busy for Mrs. Roy. I spent the day at the preschool cleaning like crazy, organizing, going through toys, spiffing up my office a little bit. So I hope you guys have all been busy with some fun activities. I peeked a little bit, but tonight definitely I want to go through and see what I've missed today. I was so busy. So for now, I would like to get to our book that actually I did last night on Facebook Live, which I had never done before, and couldn't find it because I guess it's gone in like 8 minutes. It deletes. So I have to have my special book for my sweet Aubrey, How Big is a Million? And Aubrey, I found it at the preschool today. I'm so excited. Last night I had to do a video of it, so tonight I get to read it. I'm excited. All right, so Aubrey, thank you. This was a special request from Aubrey. So hopefully she'll be watching this tonight with Evan and Colin. All right, let's get down to business here. How big is a million? Oh, look at that cute Pipkin. Pipkin was a very small penguin who was always asking very big questions. How wide is the sea? How high is the sky? Is the moon made of cheese? But the thing he wanted to know most of all was, how big is a million? He went out to ask his mama, but she was busy catching breakfast. It's important to have a full tummy when you're asking such big questions. Pipkin counted the fish his mama had caught and found that there were 10. Look, 10 fish. 10's a big number of fish for breakfast, he said. But if 10's this big, how big is a million? I don't know if Pipkin could eat a million fish, right? A million's more fish than you could ever eat, said Mama. A million's much, much more than 10. Pipkin thought about this for a while. He tried to imagine much, much more than 10. It's no good, he said at last. I'll have to go and find a million to know for sure how big it is. Good luck, called Mama as she watched him go. Oh, there goes Pipkin. Can you imagine finding a million? How could he go off and search for a million of something? Pipkin walked a little way and found a crowd of penguins. They were huddled in a circle, keeping warm. That's a lot of penguins, Pipkin thought. But there are much, much more than 10. Excuse me, he called. How many of you are there? 100, said the middle penguin, and I'm the warmest one of all. Oh, goodness. He's lucky in the middle. 100's a very big number, said Pipkin. If 100's this big, how big is a million? A million's much, much bigger than 100, the middle penguin said. But 100 is enough to keep you toasty warm. Would you like to join us? No, thank you, said Pipkin. I have to find a million. All right, let's see. He is very inquisitive. he's determined to figure this out. He set off again through the deep white snow. After a while, his feet got tired of walking. So he slid on his tummy down a long, steep hill. He bumped into a seal cub who was doing much the same thing. Then, ever so quietly, it began to snow. That's a lot of snowflakes, Pipkin whispered. There are more than 100 and much more than 10. Do you think there are 1,000,000? No, said the seal cub. But I'm sure there are 1,000. And there really were. 1,000 is a really big number, said Pipkin. If 1,000's this big, how big is 1,000,000? The seal cub wrinkled his nose. Well, he said, 1,000,000's much, much bigger than 1,000. Look at all those snowflakes. That's 1,000 snowflakes. Pipkin and the seal cub built a snow penguin and a snow seal cub and threw far too many snowballs to count. Then Pipkin said, I really have to go. I have to find my 1,000,000. Good luck, said the little seal cub. Pipkin walked and walked and walked all around the South Pole and back home again. His toes were cold and he was sleepy all over. And he hadn't found 1,000,000 of anything at all. That's disappointing when you are so determined to figure something out and you just can't figure it out, right? Pipkin was a very, very disappointed penguin. He said to his mama, I found 10 yummy fish, 100 warm penguins, 1,000 pretty snowflakes, and a brand new friend. But I couldn't find 1,000,000. However hard I tried, Mama gave him a hug, a warm hug. Oh, he worked so hard. He tried so hard. He should be proud of himself. Come outside, she said. I've got something to show you. Here's your 1,000,000, my little Pip. You can make a wish on every single one. All right, this way to see Pipkin's 1,000,000. Oh, and we don't have it. So there is a beautiful poster that goes with this, and it has 1,000,000 stars on it. But I bet on a beautiful night when the stars are out, there's probably the same picture as we should have with our little poster that disappeared from my book. Aubrey, I'm sorry. Anyways, that is such a cute book. I love that. I love it when we are at the preschool and kids are trying to figure something out and the teachers are asking questions, asking the kids questions to help them come to their answer and figure it out on their own. So that's always feels really good when you figure it out and solve your own problem, right? So Aubrey, thank you for that book. That was a great book to read tonight. And I apologize once again. This was the book that I read last night, and I don't know, it disappeared. But anyways, we've got it tonight. All right. So everybody have a wonderful night. Mrs. Roy's got to get ready for a meeting tonight, so I better get scooting and make sure my family's all set with dinner and get a few things done. So I hope everybody's enjoying this time at home together and keeping busy and not going too stir crazy. All right. All right. Well, take care, everybody, and I will check in later. All right. Bye-bye.